Meow. Boom. There's a cat. I've scared her. Him. Newt. Sorry. Anyway, season 5, episode 34. Welcome to the early edition, aka we got stuff to do and we're squeezing it in. Because I'm tired of giving you a pre-recorded show. They're fun, but come on. We got to be here. We got to be right here in the meow. See what I did there? It's National Cat Day, folks. And if you think I've got a cat cocktail, I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't. It's a story, and that's where we go in here for. We go inside the Blue Monkey Quarantina. The only business is monkey business. So let's go in here, and I'll tell you a cat story. It'll be good. Don't worry. It's got a cocktail as the main star of the show. What could be better? Now, this will be fun because we think, as in me, I think I may have fixed the cameras. Well, there's a good way to jinx it. I'm knocked on wood. Anyway, here we are, season 5, episode 34. If you haven't heard, meow, meow, it's National Cat Day. But we're not doing a cat cocktail, really. We're doing the Bramble. So let me paint some pictures here for you because we got a few pictures to paint. Picture 1, it's 80s. Yes, that's a Bramble, right? Yep. Blackberry Bramble. We'll get to that. 1885, but it's the 80s, right? And we're in Soho, London, England, right? We're at Fred's Club. David Bradsell creates the Bramble cocktail. He created this based on his childhood in the Isle of Wight, which is in England, and he wanted a true English cocktail. Now, here's the thing. When I say the 80s, and all that sounds very proper, right? With the Soho and Isle of Wight, 1880s, no, 1980s. Yeah, so here's what's fun about this cocktail we're doing tonight. This is basically a modern classic, and probably need to do a whole show just about Dick Bradsell, because he is credited with being basically the father of modern cocktails. So 1980s, if you remember anything from this show, the 1980s, horrid cocktail time, right? I mean, there's nothing good coming out. This is, it's fake juices. There's nothing. Matter of fact, part of the story of this cocktail is he didn't garnish it with fresh fruit because they didn't use fresh fruit in cocktails back then. That wasn't a thing. But he wanted blackberry flavor, and I'm going to get you to it. So, modern cocktail, Isle of Wight. He wanted this to be a very English gin cocktail. Fast forward to 2005 when Colleen Page creates National Cat Day. Paul, I don't see the jump. Oh, it's not really there. It's not there at all. But I'm going to get you there. So I'm going to tell you just the ingredients that you have tonight. One of the main ingredients, besides the Creme de Mure, which we'll get to, gin. And we're using Old Tom gin. And part of that is because it's National Cat Day. You see, here's a story about Old Tom gin that we've not really shared before. So it got its name Old Tom because it was based on the tom cat. You see, back in the 1700s, and yes, this is the real 1700s, what would happen in England is there were people that were bootlegging gin. And how they would do this is they would have a picture, a carving of a black cat on their home, on their house. And there was a slot underneath of the cat. And people would drop their money under the cat sign, and then there's a little hole funnel, and they would pour out the gin, then the person would catch it, not with this, not this, and that's how they got their bootleg gin. So the gin became known as Old Tom gin because of the tomcat pictures. There's your, I don't know that I could, to me that is a pretty solid tie into the drink. Okay. Shelb, you with me on this one? Not too bad? All right. Anyway, and there's more about this. The other thing I'll tell you about Old Tom Gin, it's one of our favorites because it is, what, Shelby?
Not super junipery.
Not super junipery, aka it's a little sweet. Part of that was because in the 1700s, when they were making gin, there's another thing going on in England, and that was sugar was being delivered to England by the boatload. Like literally, that's how they got stuff. They didn't have airplanes back then. So boatloads of sugar was there, and they started using it in different things. And one of the things is there were a few places that you either had to mask the flavor of gin, but what some folks did is they actually, and this was old Tom, they actually used the sugar in part of the distillation process. Folks, I haven't even been drinking it today. Part of the distillation process to give it a smoother, a little sweeter flavor. Old Tom gin. Meow. There it is. So, Paul, for goodness sakes, can you just make I can actually make the drink. Here we go. I forgot a glass. So, a little bit of a two-part drink here. Step one.
Cameras do work.
They're working, right?
Yeah.
Praise be. We got cameras. All right. Step one, gin. 2 ounces per. So we're going to come in here with, and then one for Shelby. Again, last thing I'm going to say about Old Tom Gin, they are not a sponsor of the program, by the way. You'd think they were, as much as I've talked about it. But what's great about them, a lot of people would say, I don't like gin. This is where you want to start. Start with an Old Tom. It'll be your favorite. Now, after that, we're coming in with half an ounce of simple syrup. If you're keeping track at home, that's 1 ounce total. I know I'm running out of containers. We're getting ready for the show. Oh, the show! Hold on! The show! Shelby, can we get this? Can we see this? Hold on. Folks, I got to give you the official update. Drum roll, please. Boom! There it is. You'll notice October 29th, that's today if you're keeping track on the calendar, we have gone to 33,500. We've got about 30 cocktails left. Folks, we have 2 weeks to grab that other $16,500 if you're doing the math at home. So anyway, there it is, folks. We're on our way. Donate today, www.coatdrive.org, and get your cocktail. Now, before I forget where I'm at, we're coming in. Now it's fresh lemon juice. Basically, this cocktail, if you're breaking it down, which I know you all are at home, it's basically a gin sour with a little bit of a special top. So we're coming in here. We're coming 1.5 ounces of lemon juice. So there's not 1.5. Still not 1.5. So that would be. Oh, that could have been tragic. Would that be the right word?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. There's 2 of the ounces. I need 1 more, and we're gonna get it on this if I don't spill everything. Touch and go. Always touch and go here. That's how we operate. There it is. All right, folks. Here's where it gets a little crazy. We're going to shake this part of the drink. Paul, I thought you said there was creme de mure in here. Oh, there is. Creme de mure. Creme de mure. You like that pronunciation?
Yep.
You happy with it? Creme de mure is a blackberry, hence the Bramble, liqueur. It's a little thick, sweet, delicious. But we added a special way. So now we're coming in with our glasses. Crushed ice is the preferred ice of choice. Now I'll tell you a little story. When Dick Bradsell made this cocktail, he actually tried it a few different ways. He first tried this as a bit of a martini, where he mixed all of the ingredients and then strained it in a martini glass. Didn't take. He didn't like it. It wasn't there. So ultimately, he came up with this. You pour this over crushed ice, right? Mm-hmm. Then, what you do, you can even top off with a little more ice. This is literally what he said. You want it to be a little, see how we're just a little above? Then you come in with your Creme de Mure. And then you're coming in with 1 ounce per, oh, that's fun. Oh, you know that's my favorite sound. Then you're going to pour that right over top.
That's pretty.
And it's supposed to kind of bleed right down in. You do not stir it after this. This is it. It's not a float. I've already played that game. We're not doing the float again. That'll soak right down in. Now, one thing that I'm going to tell you is emergency. Folks, I've been feeling it lately. I think I need to make sure that I continue. And in this emergency, we're going raspberry, right? I mean, it just made sense. Raspberry. Emergency, part of the Bramble cocktail since 2023. We'll just do a little that on top. Garnish. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Since we're going to save that lemon and I'm going to be a little cheap. I know. Sorry, folks. I'm better than this, but saving on my cleanup. We're going to just go with a little whoop and a little whoop. There it is. Folks, there's a Bramble cocktail made with Old Tom Meow Gin. Let's give it a little. Oh, my God. This. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. So, 2 things. Here. First of all, I hate to do this, but that looks like we're in a satanic party. I mean, this stuff. Hold on. You see the viscosity there?
Nice vocabulary word.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That tastes like like blackberry jam.
Right? So here's yours. Come on in. I'm going to throw this in front of the camera.
Holy cow, that's delicious.
Well, wait till you get the actual cocktail. Folks, boom, look at this bad boy coming in. Cheers, I'll hit you. Don't spill. Boom. There it is. Ready for this?
Oh, that's really good.
Pow! I mean, that is... Folks, that's fantastic. So, yeah, Creme de Mure. I'm looking for my cap. I've lost it. It's fine. Not really. But I'll find it. It'll show up. There it is. Yeah, this is coming at you from, like, 1885.
Is there alcohol in that?
Yes! I know!
It doesn't taste
Yeah.
like it.
I know.
I'd pour that over ice cream.
Yeah, you would. 16%. So, I mean, it's not breaking you, but it's good.
Yeah, it is.
Great flavor. Sweet, but not overly sweet. Again, now you can do this with the botanical gin as well. I think the Old Tom does it nice. Now, some people will make this with vodka. I'm going to quote Dick Bradsell on this. Don't. He might have said more than that, but that was part of what he said. He said, don't. He's like, that's not what this cocktail is about. This is meant to be an English cocktail. The gin is supposed to hit. It's supposed to be in there. So we're going to honor him. So,
I think it would just taste like blackberry at that point.
Yeah,
But gin adds a dimension to it.
you heard it first here, folks. Dimension. Sadly, as I did my 8 minutes, because I was excited about Dick Bradsell, I mean, born in 1959, sadly died 2017 from a brain dumour. But again, we might have to do a little show just on him because he really did bring back the cocktails from during the 80s when there were very few and very bad cocktails then. Last thing I'm going to give you tonight, a little bit of last cat trivia, is how did cats, male cats specifically, became known as tomcats? Because we've all heard it. We've said it, right? Shelby?
Yes.
Tomcat.
Yeah.
I'm taking you back to the 1700s again. There was a book that was a bit of a collaboration, several authors, and the book was entitled The Life and Adventures of a Cat. Main character of that book? Tom. Tom the cat. And it caught on. It became ubiquitous, synonymous even. I don't know. Folks, this is what happens when I don't really get to drink all day. Synonymous with a male cat because he was the leading character and it was his adventures. So since then, and because of that, we now know it as the Tom Cat literature. Blue Monkey Quarantina. Who knew we had it? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is that not good?
It's really good.
Holy cow. Folks, I just don't think you're getting how good this is. All right. We're a little early. It's because we're leaving. We have an FCC playoff match to go to. Gary the Lion, another cat mascot. I'm bringing them all in. We were with your family this weekend in Tucson.
Yes.
Your uncle, Ralph, wait, because
Should I help you?
no, Bakshi. Yes, Ralph Bakshi, who, if you look that name up, this guy wrote all sorts of stuff, including
Fritz the cat.
Fritz the Cat. Yeah, he animated, wrote, and produced Fritz the Cat cartoon. Go back. Yeah, he's a famous animator artist. It was amazing. Anyway, cats are everywhere. And, yeah, go celebrate your cat today. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Just have a cocktail. Have a cat. Not together. Cheers. We're out. Love you. 2 weeks. www.codedrive.org. Make your donation this week. Do it today, but do it this week for sure. We got to get this up. By next Sunday, we got to be over 40. I'd like to be all the way to 50. I want the glass to overflow.
Come on.
We can do this.
We can do this.
Top 5 cocktail, maybe?
Yeah. This may make a reappearance.
Yeah, this one's going to show up in the show. Show up in the show? Anyway, all right, we're out. That's enough. Go home. Get to bed. It's a Sunday. Or watch some football and soccer tonight. Love you. Cheers.